And here we go. I got some coffee. If you get coffee, I got coffee in the morning. I'm happy.
I have some strawberry daiquiri.
Is that going to help you today?
No, completely. I like to drink, you know, coffee. Somebody give me a I have this nice bottle of wine to my left. So,
right?
I have backup.
Somebody hooked you up today.
Well,
Maybe they're hoping you get toasted like Oakley does and you get you acting like that.
I was just going to say, you know, I definitely will be more sober than Oakley is.
I believe we're on week 2 of Oakley's rehab. She fell off the wagon. You remember that a couple of weeks back when she had been so good about being sober, and then all it took was one lip from one of them and she was right back in it. She was chip deep in the bottle before we ended the show that night.
It doesn't take much.
No, evidently it doesn't.
I give her credit though, I mean, it's really kind.
Okay.
See how long it lasts.
All right, that's the end of the intro, so it's about time for us to get started, I think. Lyria, what you got for us?
Oh well, we got an interesting match going on. It's going to be a second chance battle gauntlet match, actually, not a battle royal. And that should be interesting as the people have the opportunity to re-enter the tournament to crown the first king of KOW. So all the losers of the previous rounds have the opportunity now to step up and get a chance to redeem themselves and become the first king. So without further ado, let's introduce the first. Entering first. I think that's not fine. Not on my list.
Alright, well, evidently your list doesn't cover it all. We've seen her before. That's the Rapaloka. That's the crazy kid out of Mexico.
Yeah, but she's not a man. She's not allowed to come to the second change gauntlet.
No, I don't think she is. Not with those are cosmetic there on her chest.
You never know who's this.
Hey, you know what? Far be it for me to judge anybody. You do you. Well, howdy, Gata, what you doing?
Okay.
Well, we've got a kitty in the ring. We got Legata Loca, the luchador coming out of Mexico, and she is actually a very accomplished wrestler. We've seen her a couple of times, Vega and let me tell you, she ain't no joke. That woman knows her way around the ring, and in true luchador fashion, she is one of the high-flying people.
But she is not scheduled for a match. I don't know what she's doing out here.
Is it playtime now?
And we all know that music.
Dun, dun, dun.
So really not sure what's going on, but now we have the Crazy Kitty going against just Crazy, apparently, because that's anarchy.
Did you miss me?
I did. Even if she didn't, I did.
I
do have some bad news for you. You just walked into my cat trap.
Holy crap! We're actually going to get to see this cage used? That thing has been hanging over our head for weeks now. I thought it was up there just for decoration or because we didn't have any place else to put it. And we're actually going to see this thing used.
You're a week too late. You're a week too late. I called you out last week.
Alright folks, there we go. The cage door is shut. Looks like we're going to have Anarchy Warblood going out against Legata Loca. Anarchy, of course, one of the less sane of our KOW dames.
Come on, open up.
Sane is subjective. I think she's perfectly sane.
I think you need to recheck your doctor's certificate. She's not. That woman's crazy as shit.
I don't have one in psychiatry.
All right, Mia Vanellope Poxed, our referee, has gone ahead and split it.
My guess,
It's
that's the way the cage is.
playtime.
Okay, these two ladies look like they're just about the same size, height, weight, just power. It's not like either one of them getting up a whole bunch right off the bat. The two face off right in the center. High knee by Anarchy, and down goes Legata.
So unfair. I called her out last week. She didn't show it.
And our poor referee, she's in there. She's hoping that she don't get killed in all of this. And I don't blame her.
Anarchy going right to work on Legata. First she takes her down, then she begins to stomp on her. Anarchy is by far not one of the kindest wrestlers we have. She is vicious in the ring. Her whole objective when she gets into the ring is to make her opponent never want to face off against her again. I mean, she is absolutely dominating in that ring. And there she goes. You see a series of headbutts as she drives Legata Loca right back down to the mat. And there you see her with one of the questionable moves in her repertoire. A nice headbutt to the crotch. Legata Loca feeling all of it right now. Maybe she didn't want babies ever. Maybe that's what we need to do to you, Vega.
I didn't say I didn't want to have any more ever. I just said I don't want another one right now.
And Anarchy picking up Legata Loca, treating her to a series of knees to the face. Legata looking a bit wobbly there. Anarchy shooting off the ropes. Nice discus punch. And down goes Legata Loca again. So far, it has been all Anarchy, ladies and gentlemen. Legata Loca seems to have absolutely no response here. I mean, she hadn't even tried to throw a punch. And, wow, there we go. Some kind of offensive something from Legata Loca. Nice leg sweep, dropping Anarchy to her back as Legata spins up to stand over her. And then Legata Loca dropping that big punch right into the gut of Anarchy. Legata Loca with a standing moonsault. She landed hard on Anarchy, and now Legata Loca seems to be up to breaking the momentum Anarchy had built. Legata Loca trying to take back charge of this match. Anarchy rolling to her feet. Legata Loca trying to catch her breath. Anarchy up again. Anarchy moving in, trying to grab at her mask. Legata Loca pulling back. Anarchy throwing her into the corner. Anarchy charging. Or no, Anarchy puts on the brakes. I don't know if she's playing with her food, so to say.
Shouldn't that be the other way around?
Well, usually a cat does too, but maybe the cat's getting its comeuppance. Oh, and there she goes, coast to coast, charging across the ring. Big corner splash, and down goes Legata Loca. Legata, a little bit of agility there, a little bit of acrobatic as she comes right up, lands on top of the top rope. She is on top of the turnbuckle in the corner and unable to keep her balance. She falls right back down. Another headbutt by Anarchy, and she drives Legata Loca right down to the mat once again. Anarchy still maintaining control of this match, even though we did see a brief spurt of offensive maneuvers by Legata Loca. She just hasn't shown us anything so far in this match. It has been all Anarchy.
Well, this is some vicious headbutt she's had laid on her.
Legata Loca coming back up to her feet. She is responding. A big kick to the gut. Doesn't seem to affect Anarchy anymore, but Legata Loca grabbing her with the face buster, and she nails that one. Anarchy's head snapping back as her face connects with that mat. Anarchy may need a little bit of corrective surgery on that nose after that. Legata Loca moving over to the corner. Anarchy down on the ground. Legata Loca up on the top rope. She is up on the top turnbuckle. She is poised and waiting. Anarchy slow to get to her feet after taking that face buster. Slowly moving up, and Anarchy looking a little dazed. Legata Loca poised in the corner. She comes out. Here she comes flying out of that corner with a big sweet tooth, and she nails Anarchy. Anarchy going down. Legata Loca hitting it perfectly. That luchador training showing right there as she held it and timed it perfectly. Now it looks like Anarchy could be in a little bit of trouble as Legata Loca starts to stage her own offensive attack. Legata Loca with a big kick to the gut, big stomp from her. Legata Loca going up to the ropes one more time. She comes flying off, and again that luchador training showing, and she comes flying with the big moonsault. And you heard the collision as her body hit Anarchy's. Legata Loca looking like she's taking control now. Anarchy in a bit of trouble. Legata Loca showing no intimidation, no fear as she goes right after Anarchy, reaching down, picking her up, pulling her back to her knees. Anarchy not having any part of that as she comes up with a headbutt, breaking the hold that Legata Loca had on her, and then Anarchy grabbing her face and driving it right into her knee. There's a little bit of how you doing. Anarchy grabbing her up, spreading the taint. That sounds a little dirty to me. Vega, maybe it's a different kind of taint. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm allowed to say that on national TV.
I think in this way it means filth and not part of the anatomy.
We'll go with that then. It was not the fleshy fun bridge.
The first time I've ever heard it called that.
And then we go with some big ground stomps from Anarchy. Legata Loca doubling over in pain as Anarchy drives her foot again and again into the gut of Legata Loca. Anarchy moving over into a corner. Now, folks, she's not really known as a high flyer. She is much more a powerhouse. But she goes up on that top rope. We may see something very special. Nope, looks like she's just standing there poised. She's telling Legata Loca, get up, get up. Anarchy poised, waiting for Legata Loca coming up. She's looking a little bit wobbly. Anarchy comes running out. Hitting her with a big corn kick, and down goes Legata Loca. Anarchy over the top of her as she lays out Legata Loca, who appears to be completely out, ladies and gentlemen. That kick to the head seems to have knocked Legata Loca the fuck out.
Stick a fork in her. Think she's done.
We're not having a pin attempt at all. Instead, Anarchy picks up Legata Loca and flings her off into the ropes. Legata Loca comes flying back at her. Anarchy's there waiting for her. With a big discus punch, and she catches her once again. I'm not sure if Legata Loca was even awake for that one that put her right back down. As we see, folks, not even a pin attempt. Anarchy is doing nothing but punishing Legata Loca. She could have ended this match a while ago. She had her knocked the fuck out, and she just keeps going. She is doing this for nothing but the pain. Anarchy sending Legata Loca into the corner, slamming her up into those turnbuckles. Anarchy following her right into that corner. Now Anarchy's going to pick her up and set her on the top rope. She's got her up on that top turnbuckle sitting there. This cannot be good for Legata Loca. Anarchy pulling her off with the Warhammer and slammed into the mat. Legata Loca's limp body just being abused by Anarchy. Anarchy pulls her away from the ropes, getting her out of reach of anything. She's got her in the center ring. She roll up pin. 1, 2, and 3, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the roll up pin. Anarchy showing that she still got it, and up goes the cage.
Is it playtime now?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, we are... What?
Anarchy grabbing Legata Loca.
Anarchy.
Legata Loca slow to get up, but she is getting up, ladies and gentlemen. At least she's not dead.
That's always a plus.
It is a plus at the end of the match that nobody died when Anarchy got in the ring. I need more coffee. Listen to the fans out there shouting for blood. Not this time, Yuki. This time, Anarchy's going to go ahead and play it a little bit. I I don't know, not safe, a little bit gentle, if you can call it that.
I'm not sure gentle is part of her repertoire.
She didn't kill it. There was no blood. It was a gentle match for Anarchy.
True.
Alright, so there we go. A surprise first match, a cage match, in which Anarchy Warblood went ahead and beat the scratch out of Legata Loca. I don't know if there's history there, but it definitely sounded like Anarchy knew Legata Loca.
Wow.
And I don't...
I mean, let's begin with the second match of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. The following match is a second chance gauntlet match. And it is for an opportunity for the losers of the last 3 rounds to maybe get another shot at becoming the first king, KOW. So without further ado, let's introduce, well, not introduce the opponents, but let's talk about the match rules. The match rules are the following. The pinfalls and submissions have to occur inside of the ring. It's a standard singles competition match. The winner of the match will go on to face the next person that comes until we have run out of competition, and the last man standing will be awarded with the win and move on to get another opportunity to become the king of KOW. So introducing first from the Bricks compound, standing tall 6 feet 2, weighing in 208 pounds, Damian Bricks Hex.
So did you see that at the end of the match, Anarchy? Alright, Damian Briggs Hex in the ring right now. Look at him, he's playing up to the crowd, trying to get the crowd behind him.
His opponent from somewhere in Colorado, standing tall 6 feet 8, weighing 245 pounds, Brent Darkstrong.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, I don't know too much about this guy. Oh, I've seen him before. This is our boxer. When you hear that show, Vega, do you remember this guy?
Yes, I do.
His boxing did not hold up for him well last time.
No, it did not.
You know what he reminds me of?
Who?
You remember that 80s game, King of the Ring, where you got to go out and face everybody, and you had Ugly Kid Joe and the Big Sumo? Did you ever see that?
No, I don't think so.
That's how he dances around. That's what he reminds me of. You had to go up and punch all these guys in the face, and it was awesome. They had these really crazy moves that would come and kick your ass. And they kept yelling, body blow, body blow, body blow. All right, so it looks like we got the first two competitors for this gauntlet match. Brent Darkstrom going up against Damian Briggs-Hex. Damian Briggs-Hex, actually, we had been talking about him, been wondering if he'd been back in the gym, been wondering if he'd shaken off some of that ring rust. Last week, Damian Briggs-Hex gave a very good accounting for himself. Looked really good, so let's hope he's kept that going on. Let's hope he's kept in the ring, and his training is going to pay off as he walks right out there and kicks Brent Darkstrom in the face. Well, that's a big how you do. All that dancing around, all that shucking and jiving. Pretty much accounted for nothing as he got kicked in the face. And we got a pin. 1, 2, and 3. There you go, Damian Briggs. Wow. We're going to put that boxer right out of his misery. Come on in here and dance, dude. You can dance all over that ring.
Moving on to the next round. Damian Briggs-Hex.
Wow, talk about a glass jaw. No wonder he came over here from the Boxing Federation. One hit, he's down, that's it. He didn't want to be a Brent Darkstrom.
Up in this country club, we're getting drunk. Up in this country club. So all you mother truckers, all you southern bells, better get to church tomorrow, cause tonight we're raising hell. Beer in my left hand, shot in my right. Get it cranking up the hell? Drinking all night. Celebrate, party going on.
I don't know, but look at him. He comes out. He is the real redneck, is what he claims to be. The original redneck, the best redneck. I don't know. He claims to be the biggest redneck around. KJ Dallas. Comes out to a little big and rich for you.
That name definitely sounds redneck.
Don't hate on the rednecks.
Aren't they a little bit far away from home?
Might be. And coming right across, Damian Briggs-Hex, he doesn't even wait for it. He charges directly at KJ Dallas. And KJ Dallas is there waiting for him. Beautiful leg lariat as he lays out Damian Briggs-Hex. KJ Dallas not wasting any time. Briggs rushed him. KJ Dallas answered it, and now KJ sends Briggs into the ropes. Briggs comes flying back. KJ waiting for him. Nice armbar takedown. Slamming Damian Briggs down into the mat. KJ, Damian locked up over there in that corner. They need to get out of that corner if anything is going to happen there. Mia right on top of it as the two men are there in the corner, and you can see Damian dragging KJ back out of that corner. He knew enough that he had to get him out of there. No pin's going to happen in that corner. KJ following along. He is being drugged by that nice lockup they got going on. A little bit of shoving back and forth as the two try to jockey a little bit for position right here. KJ moving right in for the wrist lock. He starts to yank on that arm of Damian Briggs-Hex. Starts to work on that left arm there. Oh, KJ! The hook kick, and he catches Damian Briggs square in the jaw with that one, but Damian Briggs showing he doesn't have that glass jaw. He comes flying back off those ropes and he gets flung into him. Damian Briggs shoulder block, taking KJ Dallas down. He took that hook kick to the jaw like a man. Did you see that, Vega?
Oh. My jaw actually hurts.
Right? And then Damian Briggs going to work on the body and the face of KJ Dallas. Damian Briggs, no stranger to the ring, y'all. He may be a little rusty, but he's been there a time or two. KJ Dallas moving in for the big enziguri. He catches Damian Briggs' on the side of the face, dropping him to the mat. Oh! KJ KJ Dallas with the final cut. Damian Briggs goes down hard. And there we go to pinfall 1, 2, and 3, ladies and gentlemen. Damian Briggs getting caught with that final cut. KJ Dallas coming in out of nowhere and whooping that ass. That's the redneck sensation for you.
Indeed, and moving on to the next round, KJ Dallas.
That is a
gonna say-
nasty, nasty thing.
Definitely add KJ Dallas on your men to watch in the ring. There's definitely no ring rust on him.
And his opponent for the next round of the gauntlet match, from Liverpool, England, Richard Robbins.
Who the hell is Richard Robbins?
Right?
I don't have any notes on the guy. I don't know anything about him. At least KJ Dallas is known to me. We saw his debut last week. Didn't go quite as he wanted it to, but we did see his debut. KJ Dallas, Richard Robbins. I don't know. Maybe I've seen them once. I can't even remember. They go up right into the center of the ring, lock up quick. There's some shoving and some pushing back and forth. Looks like Richard Robbins has KJ Dallas by about 6 inches there. KJ not daunted as he goes ahead. Nice arm drag, taking Richard Robbins right down with him.
I don't know. I thought there for a minute Fabio got into the ring. The blonde hair,
Fabio.
Julia. Long blonde hair.
But it's not flowing. It's not that big flowing hair that you see. Nice armbar takedown. KJ Dallas holding him. Richard Robbins powering back up. The men are right there in the center of the ring. They are going at it. Nice haymaker there from Richard Robbins. And a second one. KJ Dallas's head snapping to the side. Richard Robbins reaching over, grabbing him in a quick headlock. I think this is where you're supposed to give him a noogie.
Maybe he's Viking Fabio because I see his hair is tied off on the end.
He might be Viking Fabio. He may be the poor man's Fabio. Richard Robbins sending KJ Dallas off into the ropes. KJ Dallas comes springing back, charging back into the center of the ring. The men pull it up short. Looks like they're going to jaw jack at each other for a second. Richard Robbins having enough of that. He goes ahead and shuts KJ Dallas's mouth. Beautiful drop kick laying KJ Dallas out on the mat. Robbins goes for the pin. We've got a 1, 2. No, not even a 2. Looked like it was going to be a 2. Just a 1 count there. I got all excited. I was counting for me. I probably ought to let her do her job, huh?
Premature counting, Wade. It'll get you every time.
You know, I've heard men have problems with that premature thing. And here we go. KJ Dallas thrown right into the ropes. KJ Dallas comes flinging back off the rope. Rebound crossbody. He catches Richard Robbins, who goes right down under him. KJ Dallas showing he's got a bit of athleticism in him, a bit of agility as he came flying off that top rope right there after being flown into it. And now it is Rich Robbins' turn to be flung into the ropes. KJ Dallas there waiting for him. Drop hit to the head. And down goes Rich Robbins. Here goes the roll-up pin. We got KJ Dallas with the leg hook. Mia is there waiting for it. And 1.
Wow, he kicks out with force. Yes.
I'm not sure. I think everybody is frozen. And here we go. Is it just me or is everybody actually frozen? Oh, there we go. We got movement. Mia's still frozen. Thank you, SL, for fucking up our match. You're a son of a bitch. And there we go. Rich Robbins once again thrown into the ropes. KJ Dallas there waiting for him. Rich Robbins comes charging back across the redneck sensation there. Oh, gets caught by the big clothesline, and down goes KJ Dallas. KJ Dallas thrown into that corner. Looks like he gets slammed up in there. Rich Robbins waiting for him. Rich Robbins charging right into the corner as KJ Dallas slams in hard up against those turnbuckles. Rich Robbins driving in with a couple of big knees to his gut. There's a third one. Oh, and it looks like he's going to continue the punishment as he comes in with those big gut punches. Y'all making me have to reach for my coffee. It's exciting up in here. Coast to coast, Rich Robbins waiting. KJ Dallas in the corner. He's got nothing for him. Corner splash by Rich Robbins. Slamming KJ Dallas. No. Looks like KJ rolls out from under that one. Rich Robbins slamming right into the corner turnbuckles, and he is a little loopy. KJ Dallas moving in. Oh, the final cut one more time. Down goes Rich Robbins. Up comes the pin. Down goes Mia. 1, 2, and 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Moving on to the
KJ
next
Dallas.
round, KJ Dallas.
That big final cut proving to be a Terminator for some of these men in there. Rich Robbins thought he had it in hand. KJ Dallas took it away from him. Beautiful, beautiful move by KJ Dallas. Way to duck under that big corner splash. Leave Rich Robbins a little loopy there. Gave KJ
Well, the
all
wrestling
the
thing
opportunities.
should be if he is able to hit that big move again, because he's just going to face one big man. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing from Regina, Saskatchewan in Canada, standing tall, 6 feet 2, weighing 400 pounds, the KOW Hall of Famer, Beckett Becker.
Oh God. Why couldn't he be wearing the same outfit he was like?
Well,
Cover that up.
one hell of a challenge for KJ Dallas. And Beckett nearly made it inside of the ring without falling down. So that's a new thing. He nearly made it
Well, while we wait for Beckett to go ahead and catch his breath, I want to say hi to Charlie. Thank you for coming, my beautiful meat. Superior, good to see you. Yeah, so we get sneaking in here on.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe so that everybody can pitch together to buy Beckett Winter some clothing, because this is a travesty.
You don't like the big man?
No. He scares me anyways because he always wants to hug.
The big man's
Oh,
good
well.
hurdles. Just ask my girl. All right.
Oh, my God.
And here he comes. He actually came charging out of the corner. And right
What
off
the
the
hell?
bat, KJ Dallas meets him with the bicycle kick, a pinfall. 1, 2, and 3. It's that quick, ladies and gentlemen. It's not like Beckett was going to be able to get up from that anyway. Once he's down on his back, he's like a turtle. There's no turning his big fat ass over. KJ Dallas laying him out, and that'll do it for Beckett. Somebody roll that guy over so he can crawl out of the
My
ring,
God.
please.
But I have a big man
terrible.
who can be my teddy bear.
Oh, poor Beckett.
I'm just saying, there ain't nothing wrong with a big man. They're kind of cuddly.
Oh,
They're
he
fluffy.
fall out again. Anyway, introducing next from the graveyard, standing tall, 6 feet 4, weighing 300 pounds, the living dead, Cool Nightfire.
It's only a dream. 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 It's only a dream.
AJ Dallas is showing a little bit of that time that he's been in the ring now. You can see him breathing a little heavy. He's got that sweat all over him. He's got to finish quick. I don't think he's got what it takes to make this a long match with Cruel Nightfire. If he's going to stay in there, he's got to finish this one quick. He can't get Cruel time to get ramped up in there. You see KJ Dallas panting heavily. He's been in that ring a long time, ladies and gentlemen. He's faced down a few opponents, and now he's got to face off against the zombie, the living dead, Cruel Nightfire. KJ comes right out firing. He goes right in for that big kick, the leg lariat. He lays out Cruel Nightfire. Cruel sitting up. KJ going in for another kick, the bicycle kick right into Cruel's head. We know, we've seen Cruel take a lot of punishment, ladies and gentlemen. We know that he can come right back from this. KJ better finish it fast.
I believe the method Superior is speaking of is called the double tap.
I think if we double tap Cruel, I think the producers might have a little bit to say about that.
Probably.
KJ Dallas with the big leg drop. Oh, I just lost everything.
That's not good.
How did that happen? All right. My TV lost its mind. Let's see. Where are we now? I can't see what's going on. You're going to have to go ahead and call this until I can get back in there.
Okay. An ugly clothesline by Cruel Nightfire. He's looking to take KJ Dallas out today. And I don't mean to dinner.
Are you sure? I mean, after he's down, he probably is going to eat his corpse.
You have a very good point. Maybe I'm talking out my ass here. Maybe Cruel will take him out to dinner. You can see the wear and tear is sort of taxing on KJ Dallas.
Oh, nice move by Cruel Nightfire as he just slams KJ Dallas into the mat.
Although I wouldn't completely count KJ Dallas out. He's
All right.
worse in the ring. Go ahead, Joe.
Wow, that was weird. My TV just changed channels on me. Everything went black. That was unfortunate. All right, KJ Dallas up off the top rope, but he comes flying back. Man, did I come back at the right time. Rebound crossbody. KJ Dallas slamming into Cruel Nightfire, rolling him up for the pin, and there we go. 1, 2. No. Cruel Nightfire able to kick out of it. Mia making sure everybody knows that was only a 2 count. KJ Dallas, a little bit of athleticism, and he springs right back up. That nice nip up. KJ looking a little frustrated. I know he's getting a bit tired in that ring right now.
Probably trying to avoid becoming a Cruel snack.
I can't say I blame him. I don't want my brains eaten by Cruel.
Me neither.
KJ Dallas up on the top rope. He comes flying off, and there he goes with the big 450 splash, and he lands it right on top of Cruel Nightfire. Cruel Nightfire in a bit of trouble, folks, as KJ Dallas is trying to vie for his spot in the King of the Ring contest. Which happens next week at Coronation. Did I mention that Coronation was next week? Well, if I didn't, Here it is. Coronation is next week, folks.
Oh my
You're not
god,
gonna
that's
wanna miss it.
amazing.
Cruel Nightfire picking KJ up. Power bomb. KJ driven into the mat. Cruel looked like he was trying to put him through it. Cruel down. 1, 2, 3. Cruel Nightfire ends up with a power bomb, pinning KJ Dallas.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match of the second chance gauntlet match. The Living Dead's Cruel Nightfire. And he's going to advance
It's only a dream. It's only a dream. It's only a dream. It's only a dream.
first king of KOW. And what a king he will be, the Zombie King. Now that would be nice.
Cruel Nightfire eliminating KJ Dallas. And I'll tell you what, KJ Dallas kind of getting short into the stick there. KJ went through 3 men before Cruel was able to take him out. All Cruel had to do was come in and beat a very tired, very worn out KJ Dallas. But that's the rules of the match. That's how a gauntlet works. And it worked out well for Cruel Nightfire this time. Alright, we need to go ahead and read a little bit about these sponsors, folks. Let me tell you a little bit about the sponsors that we have going on here at KOW. Started off, the Kingdom Shopping Center and Bazaar shops and kiosks now available for rent. To be a part of the Kingdom Commerce, contacting the members of KOW Parliament for information. Currently we have Puppy Dog and Honey Blunt's Designs. We also have Top Hat's Pub and Coffee House. Care for a spot of tea or maybe a pint? Come on down to Top Hat's Pub and Cafe after the show each week and get to know your favorite wrestler or rent our pub for special occasions. More information, contact one of our KOW Parliament members. Second Life Cheerleading Squad. The Second Life Cheerleading Squad, established in 2007. Are you looking for a professional, motivated team to perform at your venue or event? Contact Shauna Trang or Ophelia Autumn, resident, for more information. Y'all know Ophi. Ophi's going to be up here in just a couple of minutes.
Ivan Victor
Drivers.
and said, don't forget, if you're done your match, please take off your buds. Thanks.
What the hell was that? I don't even know what that was. That was kind of scary. Did you just do that, Vega?
No, I did not.
Okay. The Drivers of SL organizes weekly grid drives where participants use their own vehicles to travel from location to location, guided turn by turn by a GPS navigation HUD. For more information, contact Christy Sharon or join the group. And I'm going to go ahead and give you that group. I'm going to put it right up here. There you go, folks. That's right there in local. You get to see it. And that will take care of our sponsors for today. We have just paid the bills. How do you feel about that, Vega?
I don't know. I think my bills get paid with injuries.
Is that? They definitely do. And it looks like you might actually have a couple coming out of here today.
I won't be disappointed. I just bought a new car, Wade. I can't be disappointed.
What did you get?
It's an SUV.
I love that new car smell, don't you?
Yes.
That's
Sliding
great.
into those
Introducing
leather
next, the following match is a Four Corners match. Introducing first from Oxford in England. Then, oh wait, never mind. It's from parts unknown. The Evil Witch, standing gold 5 feet 10, weighing not 205 pounds, but more. Arcana. And at her side, her opponent from Oxford, England, standing gold 5 feet 3, weighing 130 pounds, Theodore.
Little bit of pre-match stuff going on out there right now. Looks like Arcana walks up and kicks Opie in the stomach prior to getting in the ring. A little bit of how do you do out there on the outside of the ring. And then Arcana helping Opie into the ring, Irish whipping her across into there, sending her into the ring. You can see Opie's grabbing her stomach where she got kicked by Arcana before the match. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a match for Opie to free herself from the bonds of Arcana. If Opie wins, she's free. If Arcana wins, I'm not sure what happens.
I give her a prescription to shut the fuck up. That'd be a start.
Opie goes to Disney.
Ready now? Opie? Are you ready now? Then let's do this.
All right, the two ladies approach the center of the ring. They lock up real quick. Arcana showing that she's got the power in the ring right now as she shoves Opie down like it's nothing. Opie going down to the mat.
Get up. Hurry up. Get up. I have things to do.
Opie rolling back up to her feet. She stands up. Arcana's there waiting for her. Opie comes up, kick to the gut. Ophelia Doll trying to win her freedom from Arcana. Ophelia Doll with a nice punch to the face. A second to follow it up with. And Arcana not having any part of that as she grabs Opie and shoves her down. Opie once again finding herself on the mat by the sheer power. Take care, Charlie. Of Arcana. And there we go again, another display as Arcana picks Opie up, suspends her overhead with no problem at all, and then drives her down into the mat. The get bent as she drives her into the mat and follows it up with a ground stomp. Arcana seeming to be less than pleased with Opie at this time for even challenging her for this. Arcana gets her up in the vertical suplex. She's got her up. She's got her held. And she is over. Opie taking that full brunt on her back. And if you recall, Arcana stands 6 foot something. So Opie came down a long way as she was nailed by that suplex. Arcana not seeming amused by Opie right this moment. I think Arcana's taking a moment to figure out what more damage she can do, how much more punishment she can expose Opie to. Opie being picked up by the hair. Arcana behind her, Opie in some trouble. And now Arcana sends Opie slamming into that corner turnbuckle. Opie, remember folks, this is a 4 corners match. Opie's got to light those lights. Arcana comes charging in. Opie moving up with some head scissors as she grabs Arcana as she comes charging in after her. Ophi's got those powerful legs wrapped around Arcana's head. That sounds a little naughty to me. Ophi coming out, spinning out of there. The head scissors takedown, and down goes Arcana. Ophi showing that she's not done and she's not going to lay down for Arcana. Ophi already in that corner. All she's got to do is reach up and flick on that light. Arcana a little bit distracted right now by the fact that she just got taken down by that beautiful head scissors from Ophi. Ophi gets the first light on. Arcana not looking any too pleased with the fact that Ophi was able to do that. Ophi again showing why she is a very dangerous wrestler in her own right, the Starship Pain, and she nails Arcana with it. Arcana caught off guard by Ophi and her high-flying ability. Ophi looking like she's about done being under Arcana's thumb. Arcana once again grabbing Ophi up. She's got her set up. She gets her out of the ring, bringing her out with the big vertical suplex. Ophi landing hard, bouncing across the ring. Arcana's got a sneer on her face as she moves over towards Ophi. But Ophi's got at least one light on Vega. All she's got to do is get the other three. Maybe she can trick Arcana into throwing her into a corner here. Then all she got to do is reach up and flick that light. Arcana right now has Ophi in the center of the ring. No chance for Ophi to turn on one of the lights now. Arcana scooping her up. She's got her up. God can't save you. It was the big setup and a nasty drop. And down goes Ophi. Arcana goes for the pin. She's got her. Mia right down there on top of it. Here we go. 1, 2. Ophi able to get up, able to kick out of that hold. Ophi not done yet. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Ophi is fighting for her freedom. That's going to give her a little bit of extra oomph as far as this match goes. She's got something she's fighting for. Arcana is just fighting to be a bitch. Ophi standing up. Ophi showing she's got a little bit of a temper as she comes right back up, firing those kicks off to Arcana and then finishing up. Beautiful dance hall doll kick, and down goes Arcana. Ophi goes for a corner. She is going for the second corner. Can she reach up there and get that light turned on?
I don't think so.
Over there. Arcana up, Arcana in behind her. Ophi reaching for that light switch. And no, Arcana catches her before she can get to it.
Fuck.
And I think somebody ought to get some soap and watch out Zara's mouth over there. Little girl shouldn't be speaking like that. Ophi doll drug out to the center of the ring now. Arcana getting her far away from any of the corners as she drives that big fist into Ophi's gut. Thank you, Damien, for the reminder. All right, Ophelia Dahl in a lot of pain. Arcana just doing everything she can now to keep Ophi from grabbing and holding one of those lights and turning it on. I thought we were going to get a second one. Ophi with that beautiful setup for that dance hall doll kick that caught Arcana flush, and she wasn't able to capitalize on it. Ophi Dahl with a toe, with a drop toe. I almost forgot what that freaking move was called as she drops her down. Now Ophi back up. She runs over and she is going right for the light, wasting no time. We got 2 lights on, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, 2 lights out of the 4. There is no pinfall. There is no elimination. The only way this thing ends is, well, I'm not sure. Arcana just has to keep Ophi from getting all 4 lights on. Arcana catching Ophi in that corner with a big splash. That's a whole lot of woman slamming into a whole little bit of woman.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
So how does Arcana win this match? I mean, if there's no pinfall, how does Arcana win this? Arcana grabbing Ophi once again. She dragged her out to the center of the ring.
You know, I didn't really think that far, maybe because I don't want her to win.
I definitely don't want her to win, but I got to ask. I mean, at some point, one of them's got to win. If it can't be Ophi, it can be Arcana. I just need to know how. Arcana going to work on Ophi. Arcana bashing up that left leg of Ophi. Ophi in a lot of pain right now. The doll grabbing her leg as Arcana viciously attacks it.
Maybe with Ophi being unconscious.
I don't know. Maybe Ophi getting tossed out of the ring and unable to get back in. I really don't know.
Me neither.
All right then. So in the center of the ring, we still have Ophi Dahl and Arcana going at it. Ophi spear into the gut of Arcana, driving her head right into the lower gut. Good thing Arcana didn't eat right before coming in to do this. And Ophi coming up with a big kick to the side of the head, knocking Arcana down to her back. Ophi going in with some stomping. Just a second, folks. I have to step away.
Seems to be tit for tat.
All right, we're back. What do we got going on here? Ophi going to the ground. She is pounding into Arcana. Ophi showing she's got the backbone. She's got the spirit. Arcana not happy. Look at her. She gets up and starts choking out Ophi. Arcana got Ophi pinned down, driving her knee right into Ophi's side. Looks like she's trying to break a couple of ribs on her or something. Now the two are just rolling around right out there.
Ophi's got 2 more lights to turn on. Things are getting violent. And we've got a third light on. Opie has managed to turn on a third light.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we got 3 lights on. I'm sorry I missed that one. All right. Let's see if we can catch up with what's going on. Vega, she's got 3 of the 4.
I'm
Do we
excited.
dare hope?
I'm definitely hoping all my fingers are crossed, my toes are crossed, and my legs are crossed.
Don't do that. I don't think Xander would like that part being crossed. All right, and there we go. Oh my God! Cruising for a bruising Arcana. After getting Ophi in that hammerlock, she lifts up and slams her over. I mean, she took her right over her head and slammed her into the mat. Ophi Doll in a lot of pain, in a lot of trouble, maybe a dislocated shoulder, maybe a dislocated elbow there, as Arcana does one of the most wicked moves on her. Ophi trapped. Finally, Arcana letting go of that. Ophi, so much pain. You could see her written all over her face. Ophi Doll coming up, and she comes up swinging Tilt Your World going on, and she nails Arcana with it. Ophi Doll laying Arcana out. It is a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. As Ophi goes over, it looks like we have all 4. All 4 lights are lit on the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Ophi Doll breaks the bonds of her slavery to Arcana with that 4th light. Ophi is free, and Ophi is evidently not done.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Ophidia Doll.
Ophi waits for Arcana to stand up. Ophi comes flying out as she hits her with the Dolly Rana, and down goes Arcana once again. I think Ophi's got a lot of stuff to work out here, ladies and gentlemen. I think she's got a lot of anger and a lot of issues. And there comes that voice.
Did you think it was over? Those 2 years freedom. No. Next week at Coronation, it's me and you. No holds barred, no count out, playtime.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, in the most creepy voice possible. One that
Okay,
gives
I accept
nightmares.
the match. I'm gonna kick her ass.
It looks like Arcana and Anarchy are going to be going at it in a no-holds-barred match.
Not me?
Not you.
Okay.
I think they got some family issues to work out, Lyria.
Okay,
I'm just
I can
glad
beat some
Ophelia
bows.
won.
What was that, Vega?
I'm just glad Ophelia won.
I am too. I'm ecstatic about it.
About damn time.
But it's Arcana. Who knows if she'll actually hold true to the word of the release. I mean, she can go right back on her word. We don't know.
I have the greatest confidence that Anarchy will hold her to her word.
Get her, Yuki, get her. Anarchy hadn't been able to hold her to much lately.
Okay, so what are we gonna do next? We have another round 2 tournament match, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing first from Devil's Fork in West Virginia. Standing tall 6 feet, weighing 225 pounds. The real American, Brian Bennett.
What did you think of Ophi's move there right at the end, that tilt your world? Did you know that's her new finisher? I'd never seen it before. It was
Thailand needs to
beautiful.
pledge allegiance to the United States of America now.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Actually, it's the national anthem that you're supposed to stand and be quiet for. Pretty much the Pledge of Allegiance, you're
Oh,
supposed to actually talk
you
through
mean
it.
the old British drunk drinking song that the Americans used as with a little bit different text as national anthem?
Wow, I don't know where you get your information from, but that was written during the war. But you can go ahead and fact check me on that one.
No, it's
Francis
actually
Scott Keys went ahead and wrote that while he was in prison.
it was
during the
actually
war.
he used the melody of an British drinking song. It just
Stand up against you all.
And look what happened.
I forestall. There's no breaking me.
Here he is, the real American Brian Bennett. And he's going to face off wherever he may roam. Standing tall 2. Okay, wait. Standing tall 6'3", weighing in 237 pounds. Gypsy Alchemy.
I don't know anything about this guy.
Let's talk about Brian Bennett.
Well, you will witness his. He's new, but he got an opportunity to become a king.
That's not Gypsy. I know that guy. That's Chicken Girl. That's one half of the Mile High Club.
Gypsy looks like the Playboy. Oh my god. Maybe Gypsy has had some protection against Brian Bennett and his Americans.
Alright, I'll get Gypsy in a minute.
Gypsy will not be making this match. Unfortunately, the medics are tending to him right now. He suffered a mild concussion to a lariat to the back of the head and an impact to the floor of his neck and shoulders. And you see, the Playboy was not part of that second chance gauntlet match. And since you, Brian Bennett, don't have a match at this moment, and you can't beat the Playboy, well, I'm declaring this my second match. So, ref, ring that bell.
Okay, I'm just getting informed that the match is on. We're going to have the Playboy Chippendale against the real American Brian Bennett for an opportunity to move up to the third round in the tournament to declare the first king of KO.
Alright, so it looks like Chippendale is going to take his second chance right here against Brian Bennett. This is going to be a qualifier for the King of the Ring match. It's going to happen next week at Coronation. Ladies and gentlemen, these two men fighting for a spot in that right now, and Chippendale coming in here with a chip on his shoulder as he got disqualified from that a while ago. And of course was not invited to compete in the second chance that we saw earlier, the gauntlet that was run that Quill Nightfire won. And right off the bat, Chippendale goes right after Brian Bennett, the real American, not able to stand up to the pure power and size of Chip and Dale. And there we go. Brian Bennett slammed into the corner turnbuckle. Chip and Dale taking control of this match immediately. Brian Bennett coming back out of that corner. He thought he had something for Chip. Chip coming up. The one night stand. Signature moves. Brian Bennett down on his back. Head snapping back. And he looks like he may be in a lot of trouble as Chippendale takes over this match. And I mean full control right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's like Brian Bennett has no answer for him. It wasn't. I don't think Brian Bennett was actually having thoughts on facing somebody of the caliber of Chippendale. So are you drooling, Vega? Is he in your dreams? Is the Playboy?
No.
No?
No.
Well, he said he's from every woman's dream. He likes to be the one that all women want and all men want to be like.
He's delusional.
A little bit of full of himself.
Yeah, there's only one man in my dreams, and I'm with him.
I know. And we have to hear Oakley whine about it. Brian Bennett up against the ropes. Chip goes coast to coast as he slams into Brian, dropping him. Setting him up for the deep throat. Brian looking a little hazy. Chip and Dale comes running back across that ring. Here he goes, leaping right at him. Oh no, we're going to stop that. Chippendale as Brian Bennett goes up under the ropes. We haven't seen this in a while, folks. Brian Bennett calling a timeout. Chippendale not paying any attention. He doesn't give a damn what Brian Bennett wanted. Chippendale coming in with that big strong arm lariat. If he's not going to give him the deep throat, he's going to go ahead and knock his head off. As he pulls him back through those ropes, hitting him with that lariat, and now he is just beating the crap out of Brian Bennett.
Nothing wrong with that.
You guys are so mean to Brian.
Brian's mean to me.
He was. I admit, I watched him be mean to you earlier.
Always telling me to go back in the kitchen and make a sandwich.
I like a good sandwich.
Please, Wade. You're not misogynistic. He is.
No, I'm not misogynistic. Not at all. Oh, Brian Bennett firing back. Liberty of DDT, and he nails the Playboy. The Playboy's head driven into the mat. Brian Bennett showing he's got a little bit of life left in him after all as he takes charge and slams that head right into the mat. Brian Bennett not happy about the way he's been treated. He did avoid the deep throat, though. I got to give him that.
You're very right, Charlie. He does.
Brian Bennett grabbing him up. Now he has got Chippendale in a figure 4 leg lock. Chippendale in the center of the ring. He's got absolutely no place to go, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't have a rope anywhere nearby to help him break this up. Chippendale better figure it out before Brian snaps that knee. Chippendale turning. He is rolling it. Oh, Brian saying no, no, no. Chippendale gets it reversed. Chippendale has it reversed, and that knee of both men in a lot of pain. Now that reversal will actually take the initiator out too. Brian Bennett favoring his leg a little bit. Playboy favoring his leg a little bit. Both men looking like they got a little bit of pain going on. Now Brian Bennett moving over to the ropes. Playboy right in after him. The Playboy's got Brian Bennett in a big hammer lock. He's got that arm wrenched up behind him. Playboy bringing him back out from the rope. He's got him in the center of the ring. The Playboy holding that arm tight. Brian Bennett trying to do something. Playboy whipping him around, and he whips him right into a huge whipcord lariat. Down he goes. The pinfall. 1, 2. Not enough. Brian Bennett still with a little gas left in the tank as he's able to break up that pin. A lot of action going on today, Vega.
Yeah, you know, like we said earlier on, today was going to be the day to watch, given with Coronation coming up next week.
Right, everybody vying for a spot, everybody ramping up for that Coronation, and we see it right now. Brian Bennett, Chippendale going for that open spot there. Brian Bennett hitting him with Ring His Liberty Bell. And down goes Chip. Brian with the roll-up pin. 1, 2. Mia saying it was only a 2 count. Brian Bennett a little frustrated there, but seriously, it was just a 2 count, and it was a quick 2 count. I don't think you'd have got him anyway, Brian. Brian Bennett wants to go over there, and he's going to argue the fact with Mia. It's not like she's going to change her mind. She's not going to go, oh, sorry, Brian, that was actually a 3. Let me go ahead and stop the match. That's not going to happen, dumbass.
If he wants to pin somebody, he should probably just pretend they're his cousin.
How do you know he's not doing that? Oh, Brian caught off guard as Chippendale comes in. Driven hard, put away wet, and there we go with a pin. 1, 2. And only a 2 count. I can't believe Brian fired back out of that. I thought for sure that was the end, Vega.
Me too.
You kidding me? You really, really don't like Brian Bennett.
The less I have to see Brian Bennett, the happier I am.
Brian Bennett
don't injure him.
Brian Bennett flung into the corner. He slumps down. He got hit hard. The Playboy across. He looks like he's going coast to coast, and here he comes driving in. And oh, the deep throat. He nails Brian Bennett with it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't get it the first time, you'll get it the second time. Brian Bennett unable to avoid it that time, and he takes the deep throat all the way in. The Playboy Chippendale, his signature moves, man, you just don't want to get hit by him just because they sound so bad. Oh, dragging Brian Bennett out. He's got him in the center of the ring. He's got that leg lifted up. And now what he's got planned, he's got the big leg dropping there. He goes dropping that humongous leg right across the chest of Brian Bennett. Brian in a lot of pain, his gut. Brian bit it up, but he is wobbly. The Playboy's got him up. Oh, he grabs him up. The closing act, and there you go. That ought to spell it, ladies and gentlemen. The Playboy rolls him up. He grabs the leg. He's got him pinned. 1, 2, and 3, ladies and gentlemen. The closing act, and that was all it took. Brian Bennett slammed down. Playboy rolling him up. He got that 3 count.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner via pinfall, the Playboy Chippendale.
I'm thinking that they really didn't want a real American winning that crown anyway, since it's, you know, all overseas and stuff and up in London. I don't think they'd be happy. This ain't King Ralph. I mean, it's not like he's John Goodman.
The only position that Brian Bennett would even be worthy of fitting into is Jester. He's a joke. He's one big joke.
And there you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. The professional opinion of my beautiful co-commentator, Brian Bennett, is a joke.
I broke apart my insides. I've got no soul to tell. The only thing that works for me. Help me get away from myself.
See, Charlie knows what I'm talking about. He should retire, marry his cousin, and settle down.
I got a couple of good-looking cousins. So I don't know.
I don't know.
My cousins look any more like mine.
You're tiptoeing into muddy waters there, Wade.
Yeah, I don't know, baby. I'm just saying. I got some pretty damn nice-looking cousins. Ain't nothing wrong with keeping it in the family sometimes.
Oh, wow. Biologically speaking, there's a huge problem with it.
Only if you're close enough. Actually, second through third on up past that, you're good to go. They're far enough removed from your gene pool that it doesn't matter.
You see, I was trying not to bring Game of Thrones into it.
I don't know anything about Game of Thrones. That is actually one show I have not started watching, so...
No spoilers, I'm sure those people here who aren't caught up.
Charlie, I love the way you think, sir. After all, you look around with all these war blood tags. Come on, you got to think something's going on in there. You don't get an anarchy like that without some kind of mixing and matching. Thank you for supporting my viewpoint there, Charlie.
Holding it together, birds of a feather, nothing but lies and crooked wings. I have the answer, spreading the cancer. You are the things inside me. No, don't leave me to die here. Help me survive here alone.
another one of my favorites, right next to Anna from Alice Collins.
We talked about this match at the beginning of the show. In the pre-show, we talked about this match, and there you go, folks. If you remember what I was saying, just take a look over there at Malice. Even squatting down, that is a hell of a woman there.
Pure power.
Right? And there's my baby girl, Trinity. Welcome to the show. Samantha Foxy. Love her to death.
The fans love her. She's got such a ring presence.
She's good people. I mean, she's hard fighting. There's nothing bad to be said about Samantha.
I'm gonna have to agree with you there.
She is definitely a fan favorite.
I think if we could have a sweetheart of the ring, it would be her.
I don't know, I'm kind of big on Annie X, too. She seems to be a big fan favorite as well. And of course, this is somebody that y'all know I have followed Emma since the day she started in wrestling and have watched her come up and become one of the premier female wrestlers in all of Second Life. Love her, have nothing but respect for her. I mean, man, I just can't say enough good stuff about Emma greatness. If she ever goes dark, I'm going to have to turn into a dark commentator, I guess. I don't know.
I'd like to see that.
Would you?
Yes.
I could be kind of mean.
I think we'd get along great in that way. I mean, we already get along great, but...
Oh, darling, that's not the dark side I'm talking about. I mean, I do have that dark side. You'd love it. But, no, I mean, I don't know, I guess. It'd be kind of interesting to see what it felt like on the other side, not rooting for all the good guys all the time.
I have a thing for the darker side. Come to the dark side, you have them, and then that's things to go, right?
Those are my enemies. If you take them to the dark side, I definitely have to go there.
Well, then I guess I have an agenda. I can't only be the only princess of snip and snark. You've got to join me here sometime, Wade.
I try not to be too snippy or snarky. Sometimes people deserve it.
All the time? What country are you talking about? I mean, I got a laundry list.
I'm sure you do. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Emma Greatness making her way into the ring, coming down the ramp right now. Malice and Samantha Foxy already in here waiting for her.
Malice thinks she's ready to kick some ass.
Malice is. I think she's just going to get in here and start wailing on people and end this as quick as possible for her, because she's really, I don't think she likes anyone else in this match. I think she'd rather just whip all her asses and be done with it. Emma coming over here to congratulate, maybe pump up her tag team partner. You know, we've seen those two go at it a couple of times, and it's always a great match, no holds barred against those two. But at the end of it, it's always a very sportswoman-like ending. A lot of congratulations. And here we go. One of my newest favorites coming on down the ramp. I have liked her since she's come on the scene. And women's wrestling here in SL. And man, KOW definitely got a gem when they got Annie X. Love her to death, her and her violin. High-powered, high-flying, high energy. Definitely one of my favorite wrestlers here at KOW. All right, Leah Gruber's in there, which means this is our main event. Let's see what she's got to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of today's shows. And the main event of today's shows is a fatal four-way match. And it is for one fall, so introducing first, standing to my right, behind me, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the United States, standing tall, 5 feet 10, weighing 195 pounds, the fallen angel, Alice. No, I'm immature. Standing to my left, from the side of the city in Central Europe, standing tall, 5 feet 6, weighing in 155 pounds, the Dark Siren, Samantha Foxy. Standing to my left, in front of me, from Belfast, Northern Ireland, weighing 110 pounds, standing tall, 5 feet 3, Emma Gramist. And last but not least, standing to my left, from New York, New Jersey, in the United States, standing tall, 5 feet 4, weighing 118 pounds, Annie X.
All right, it looks like we got all the ladies present right now. This is going to turn out to be one of the best matches of the evening. I mean, we've had some pretty good action going on so far, but really, these four ladies going at it, this could get interesting.
Very.
Annie X unable to stay still as you see her in that corner. She's itching to go. Malice and Annie X facing off right off the bat. Emma Gray, Miss Samantha Foxy going after each other. The ladies pair off, and I think this may be a mistake. I think the ladies ought to concentrate on Malice, because if it comes down to Malice against one of them, I got to give it to Malice. Malice leading in right now. She starts nailing Annie X with those big haymakers of her. Emma Gray Miss moving into a wrist lock over there against Samantha Foxy. And there we go, Malice. We see that power. She clothesline Annie X, driving her down to the mat. Emma Gray Miss, she's got Samantha Foxy, got that arm bar. She's got it locked up behind her. Oh, over there we see Malice has Annie X up over her head, showing off that power. Samantha Foxy with a very athletic escape from that arm bar. And now she's reversed it around. She's got the wrist lock on Emma Gray Miss. Malice just holding Annie up there. Annie ineffectual. Annie coming up. Look at the Samai's move. The catch, Hurricane Rana. And there we go. We got James down there, but no. Just a 1 count. Annie showing she's got a little bit of something as she catches Malice off guard with that Hurricane Rana. And now Emma Gray, Miss Samantha Foxy going at it. Emma doing that snapmare, sending Samantha Foxy across the room. Samantha right back up, coming right back at Emma. Annie X taking a shoulder block. No. Ground sweep from Malice. It looked like she hit her hard, and down went Annie X. Emma Gray missed. Drop kick to the face of Samantha Foxy. Samantha Foxy down. Annie X down. Malice picking up Annie X. Emma Gray missed. Samantha Foxy right back into the lockup. Samantha Foxy grabbing her up. She's got that wrist twisted. Meanwhile, over on the other side, we got Annie X taking a buttload of punishment from a vicious knee to the gut. Malice showing off that power once again, using it to her advantage. Samantha Foxy, nice escape as she goes into an armbar takedown. Emma Gray missed in a lot of pain as Samantha is wrenching up on that arm. Samantha Foxy powering back up. And there we go, Malice, she is sending Annie X into the ropes, slamming her into that corner. Malice getting down. She looks like she's preparing for something. Meanwhile, a push off by Emma Gray, as Samantha Foxy taking advantage of it. She comes springing off those ropes. She comes right back in at Emma Gray. Malice charging right at Annie X. Clothesline sending Annie X over the top rope. Out onto the arena floor goes Annie X. Annie X down in a heap in front of the commentator's desk. Meanwhile, Emma Gray takes down Samantha Foxy. Malice got nothing but some harsh words for Annie X as she stands there laughing about the fact that she just sent her over the top rope with a clothesline. We got a pin attempt. 1! Samantha Foxy almost took Emma Mist out, and Emma Gray Mist was in trouble there. Now we see Samantha Foxy in the side headlock. Emma Gray Mist throwing her into the rope. Samantha coming back off those ropes. Malice standing over there challenging Annie X to get up. Oh, and now Malice starts talking bad about Annie X's father. Annie X, of course, being a wrestling legacy here in Second Life. Emma Graham is coming in, and she clotheslines Samantha Foxy right over the top rope out onto the arena floor. And now just Malice and Emma Gramus are left in that ring. Emma Gramus showing absolutely no intimidation about being in there with Malice by herself. Samantha Foxy down on the arena floor. Annie X down on the arena floor. Malice, Emma Gramus, the two ladies left in the ring right now. Malice turning to face off against Emma. Malice got nothing but insults for people today, calling Emma Gramus a fatty.
That might be her form of a compliment. We don't know.
We really don't know, but I'm guessing it's not, given that Malice really doesn't like anybody. Emma Gramus, Malice facing off against each other in the center of the ring right now. Meanwhile, Annie X and Samantha Foxy both trying to recover from being put out over the top rope. Emma Gramus, Malice falling, facing off and looking at each other. There's a little bit of jaw-jacking going on. Meanwhile, Samantha Foxy gets up. She comes over to Annie X. Oh, Emma Gramus dives in, spears Malice dropping her to the mat, driving her into it, and then she goes to wailing on her. She begins to unload on her. Meanwhile, Samantha Foxy has come over here, grabbed Annie X by the hair, lifted her up. Annie X coming up fire, and she is pounding Samantha Foxy, driving her back across the ring out here in front of us, right in front of the table. Slams her into that barricade. Annie X not taking any guff from anybody. Meanwhile, it looks like Emma Gray Mist is done pounding Malice. Annie X driving that knee up into the gut of Samantha Foxy out here against that barricade. Annie X running over to the side, not sure what's going on in the ring itself. Emma Gray Mist sends Malice into the ropes. Emma Gray Mist waiting for her. There she goes. Emma Gray Mist with the big drop kick. Down goes Malice. Annie X comes flying in. And she nails Samantha Foxy out there against that barricade. Samantha Foxy over the barricade. Annie X trying to get Samantha Foxy as far away from the ring as possible. Samantha Foxy not sure what the hell's going on. Back in the ring, Emma Gray Mist. And she flings Malice into the turnbuckle. Malice slamming into those turnbuckles. Emma Gray Mist obviously not intimidated whatsoever by Malice the Fallen. Samantha Foxy backing off right now, giving a chance to catch her breath. Annie X out there waiting for her. Emma Gray Mist following Malice into that corner. Emma splashing up against her. Maybe that whole fatty thing is a good thing if she drives Malice into those turnbuckles. And now Emma Gray Mist. What the hell is going on? Annie X and Samantha Foxy both now on the outside of the barricade. They are on the floor out there amongst the fans. Watch out, fans. Don't get hurt. We ain't insured. Emma Gray Mist grabbing Malice, pulling her out of the corner. Emma Gray Mist got that front face lock on her. Emma Gray Mist with the neck breaker. Malice is down. Samantha Foxy thrown back over the barricade by Annie X. A reintroduction to ringside as Annie X tosses her over that barricade. Annie X following her right over. And now Annie X back into the ring herself. We left Samantha Foxy laying out there. We got a pin attempt. 1, 2. Not enough. Emma Gray Mist so close to ending this match. Malice taking an ass whooping in there from Emma Gray Mist. Oh, and then come and fall down. Annie X on top of Malice. 1, 2. Malice kicking out of that, sending Annie X flying off of her. Now it looks like we got Emma Gray Mist and Annie X in the ring together. Both of them kind of focused on Malice as both of them just tried to pin her. Samantha Foxy laying out on the outskirts. She is right out there just inside the barricade and left for dead by Annie X. Emma Gray Mist, Malice, and Annie X. All three ladies in the ring right now. Malice, the recipient of a lot of punishment from Emma Gray Mist and most likely from Annie X here pretty soon. Annie X slumps to her knees in the corner. Not sure what's going on there. Maybe needing to catch her breath. Emma Gray Mist reaching down, grabbing Malice. She's going to help her to her feet because she's a good sportswoman like that. Malice coming up. She is firing as she comes up, and she catches Emma right between the legs. That Yum slammed by that hard forearm of Malice falling. That Yum's going to be a little bruised now, ladies and gentlemen. Malice off the rope. She comes flying in. She drop kicks Emma Gray Mist. Emma Gray Mist down on the mat. Meanwhile, Annie X still sitting in that corner. Not sure if she's afraid of Malice or just doesn't want any part of what's going on between those two right now. Malice picking up Emma Gray Mist's leg. She kicks it. And there we go, Malice. She picks up Emma Gray Mist. She's got that big Irish whip, that powerful body, sending Emma Gray Mist spiraling into the corner, and Malice falling goes right in after her. Samantha Foxy slowly getting up over there. We hadn't forgot about you yet, darling. We're just waiting for you to come back to life. Malice following Emma Graymist over in the corner right now. Malice has climbed up. She is up on top of those ropes, and she is wailing on Emma Graymist in that corner. James Butler, the referee, looking on. Emma Graymist still hurting a little bit. I'm sorry, go ahead.
One thing's for sure, these ladies know how to put on a hell of a match.
Oh, I don't think there's a whole lot of love lost between Malice and any of them, so I was expecting a hard-hitting match. But yeah, to see what Annie X did to Samantha Foxy.
Annie X is definitely a little powerhouse.
Definitely. Dynamite comes in small packages, and Annie X is definitely one of those. Emma Graymist, she is set up in that corner. Malice comes charging in. Emma was there waiting for her. Emma goes with it. It looked like she caught her with an enziguri as she came rushing in. Maybe playing a little possum there, trying to draw Malice into her, and Emma Graymist nails her hard. Down goes Malice. Emma Graymist standing up in that corner. Samantha Foxy still down, but she is moving on the side of the ring over there. Annie X taking her time. She is waiting. She is watching. She is biding her time. Smart move by Annie X. Let the others tire themselves out. Wait for your opportunity. Emma comes in, putting Malice right through the ropes, and then DDT for Malice. Malice's bell rung, and now Annie X moves in. She goes for the cover. She waited. She went for the cover. In comes Samantha Foxy. We got a 1-2. Samantha Foxy comes in with the elbow drop right on the back of Annie X to break up that pin. Samantha Foxy wasn't going to let that happen. Samantha grabbing Annie X. I think Samantha's got a couple of words to say to Annie after what Annie did to her out there on the outside of the ring. Samantha Foxy not taking too kindly to that. Annie X may be in a little bit of trouble here, Vega.
All is fair in love and war, they say.
You getting into that wine a little bit, Vega?
Maybe a little.
Annie X thrown into the corner. Samantha Foxy now over there with Emma Graymist. They've got Malice. Oh, Emma! Turning on Samantha Foxy. Drop kick as Samantha went over there to check on what was going on with Malice. Emma Graymist not having any of it. She drop kicks Samantha Foxy. And now we see Annie X up to the top rope. She is on the top turnbuckle. And she looks to be eyeing Samantha Foxy. Meanwhile, Emma Graymist is over there. Looks like maybe she's got a little score to settle with Malice falling. Malice laying in that ring, that corner right there. Emma's down. One. Oh! Annie X was not eyeing Samantha Foxy. Annie X was waiting for Emma to make her move. Annie X comes flying out there. There was a 2 count there. Annie X landed in the middle of the back of Emma Graymist, breaking up that pin count. Annie X now going for the quick cover on Emma Graymist, but it looks like Emma... I don't know. There's a kick out. There's feet on the ropes. There's a 2 count. James finally sees the rope, so it couldn't have been a 3 count. That should have been a no count. Too many bodies laying over there against those ropes. Meanwhile, Samantha Foxy is just really, she is taking some punishment in there. Annie X turning around to face Samantha Foxy. Samantha Foxy coming up. Annie X there waiting for her. She goes for the clothesline. Samantha ducking under it. She is off the rope. She comes firing back at Annie X. Rolls over her back as Annie goes for the back body drop. Samantha Foxy not getting caught. Samantha Foxy springing back at her. Annie X coming right back off the ropes as well. Samantha Foxy there waiting for her. And Samantha Foxy drop kicks her right to the knee, and down goes Annie X. Samantha Foxy turning it back around. Another drop kick to the knee as she starts to work hard on Annie X's leg. Emma Gramus slowly up. Malice still yet to get up after taking all that punishment in that corner. And now Samantha Foxy, she goes to working on Annie X. She's got a lot to pay for right there. Samantha Foxy with the beautiful Cyclone Rising. We got a pin attempt. 1, 2. No pin there. So close. Emma Gramus now is falling over in that corner. Those two still haven't got off of each other. Meanwhile, Annie X is almost pinned by Samantha Foxy. Samantha Foxy keeping it right there in the center. James Butler doing his best to take control of this or keep control of this match. Oh! Malice, the fallen angel, and she nails Emma Gramus to the Emma Gramus looks like she might be out cold.
Jesus!
Emma Gramus coming up right now. She is slow moving over there. Samantha Foxy also slow moving. We got a pile of bodies right there in the center of the ring. And Malice Fallen is standing over all of them. Samantha slow to get up. It looks like Malice is there waiting for her. Emma's got her bell rung. Annie X laid out in the center of the ring. Malice Fallen looks like she was waiting for Samantha to get up, and she grabbed her as soon as she stood up. Right at this moment, I hate to say it, but it looks like Samantha Foxy may be the easiest target. She's taken the most punishment today. And now Malice with that huge upper body strength as she lifts Samantha Foxy over the top of her head. She's got her suspended in air. And Malice tosses her the Gorilla Press Slam, and down goes Samantha Foxy slamming into the mat. Meanwhile, Annie X got the hell out of the way. She is over off the rope. She comes flying back in. As Malice goes into a broken wings, one of her signature moves. Annie X goes after her. Malice ducking under it. Annie rolling over her back. Malice turning to look for her. Annie once again rolling over the back, and here she comes. Malice waiting for her, and she catches Annie X with a flip to the, with another set of broken wings. Malice laying both of the women out, and she goes down for a pin. 1, 2, 3. It looks like Malice got the pin on Annie X.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, via pinfall, Malice Fallen.
Vega, you still with me?
Yes, I am, Wade.
What did you think of that? I mean, those three women, I said at the beginning of the match that they wanted to win. They had a shot at winning. They had to take care of Malice first. They didn't. And Malice made them pay.
If our main event match is any indication of what is coming next week, you're not going to want to miss it. You're going to want to be there. There's no way you'll want to miss it. There's no way I'm going to miss it.
Really? Does that mean I'm going to have you on the desk again with you, Vega?
You are damn right. I've been shopping for my outfit.
That is awesome. You know how much I want to have you.
I'm going to be in here. Referee James out there checking on those ladies. He took quite the beating out there.
Yeah, those broken knees are no joke, folks. That's why it's one of her signature finishers, and they are vicious. We got nothing but straight carnage in that ring. Malice left everybody hurting, and she's already made her way back. They've got to complete this game. She doesn't give a damn about these rings. As far as she's concerned, all of them have been hurt.
Now, probably more the mentality of once she gets in that ring, it's every woman for themselves.
Alright folks, I want to remind you we do have a Sunday show and it starts at 11 a.m. Second Life. Make sure that if you want to see more wrestling, more KOW wrestling, you show up for that Sunday. 11 a.m. Second Life right here at KOW.
I'll be there.
I will not.